Alright, let's have a look at this key bed a little bit closer. I just want to point out to you that shattered key is right here, and you can see how the metal is actually bent right down. That was quite an impact that this key bed took. I wouldn't be surprised if the PCB underneath was cracked or fractured. The keys themselves are in terrible shape. Not only are they disgusting, but they look like they've been glued or melted or something. We'll give these keys a good solid bath and a scrubbing and try and salvage as many of them as we can. But I think some of them are going to be, I don't know, they're just, that looks really vile. Best way to describe it. No, this is a classic example of Korg Polysix. You see, unlike other synthesizers, if you encounter a Polysix, odds are it's like this one. The battery failed at one point, maybe in the late 80s, early 90s, and at that point it became viewed as broken. And when something is called broken, instead of, you know, oh, it works but nobody uses it, but if something is actually broken, you know what happens to it. It gets put in sheds, it gets put outside in a garage, it gets subjected to bugs and mold and all kinds of other things like that, and that's what happens to Polysixes. That's why not only do you get them in battery damaged condition, but you get them like this. So just a caution to anybody who's going to buy one from eBay, just no matter how good they look in the picture, when you get to it, odds are it's going to be like this, unless you actually get one that is, you know, the guy says showroom condition, has full photos, says it's mint. Those are the ones to spend $1,500 on, not these ones. Now, of course, I didn't pay this much. I got it. I think it was like $325, which is a reasonable price for this particular unit. Front panel's in decent shape. All the chips are present, so, and while it looks like it's been kind of subjected to basement mold and mildew and moisture, I don't think it's ever been actually like submerged in a flood or anything like that, because the press board isn't all swollen. So that's a sign right there. If you get one with sort of swollen or wavy press board, you just bought yourself dumpster chow. And there's nothing wrong with having it some dumpster chow keyboard. You can salvage it for parts or rebuild a case, or if you're lucky, the circuitry will be fine. But anyway, I'm digressing off on another soapbox. That's one of the main reasons why I'm working on it outside in the sunlight, because the wind is blowing through it and blowing that horrible, musty, old person basement smell out of it, and I'm giving it as much cleaning as I can give it too. Okay, anyway, now you have it in smell-o-vision, so we'll just take it further, and in no time at all this will be looking like it did when it was new.